Guys, we have so much things to talk about in today's video. Bitcoin dumped to 115,000, and in today's video I'm going to show you a couple of charts that will explain this dump, but will also show you exactly how bullish Bitcoin actually is looking while it is going lower. And data that we are going to look at is, for example, 60-day cycles. We are even going to have a look at the moon. We are going to have a look at some various Bitcoin charts, altcoin charts, and so on. So guys, let's jump straight into it. So in my previous video I was very bullish on Bitcoin, and nothing has changed because I also pointed out that we are entering the later phase of the 60-day cycle and that we could be seeing a cycle low, which looks like we are going to see right now, and it makes actually a lot of sense. So guys, on the 60-day cycle we are on day 57, so right now coming into that next 60-day cycle low does make a lot of sense. A confirmation that we are getting out of the 60-day cycle low is once we've created that low around day 57, 8, 9 or 60, or maybe even 61 or 62, around that threshold of a period, and then afterwards breaking back above the 10-day moving average. That is a confirmation that the 60-day cycle low has been taking place. Then guys, yesterday I've published a research article about moon phases and Bitcoin, and it's very interesting because statistically, guys, there is a correlation between the Bitcoin price action and the moon phase. And the moon phase that we are seeing right now in Bitcoin is also showing that there is some selling pressure on Bitcoin. If you are interested in that, make sure to read this article. This is over on willporter.com, but we will go, but basically guys, it means that from a full moon to a new moon, the price generally tends to go up, and from a new moon back to a full moon, the price generally goes down. And sometimes it's even so precise, as you can see right here, that we go from low to high, from high to low, and here again from full moon to new moon, we are seeing the price increase. So that's very interesting. And if we look at the Bitcoin price action with the moon phases right now, then you can actually see that we are in this period from the new moon back to the full moon, and we are almost at the full moon. Interestingly, guys, is that from a new moon to a full moon is roughly 30 days, which coincides very much with the half of a 60-day cycle. So there is definitely a correlation between the 60-day cycle and the moon phases and Bitcoin, because 2 moon cycles is almost precisely 60 days. So there's something to think about. But yeah, we came back into this green box. I personally think, guys, that this is a very good buying opportunity for all the coins out there, because I believe the trend is still up. So we are still going to break this resistance right here. So guys, in a couple of days or max 1 week, we are going to see a full moon again. That's often go along with a little bit volatile price action. But then we enter the period again from full moon to new moon, which is where generally the prices are going up. You can see it right here. Full moon to new moon, prices go up. Full moon to new moon, prices go up. Full moon to new moon, prices go up. Here as well, full moon to new moon, prices go up. So you can see there is not a one-to-one correlation, so it doesn't work always, guys. Take that in mind. Make sure to just have a look through this article, because I've been researching this, and you should definitely just have a read through it. Then another chart I want to share with you guys is the Bitcoin CME futures chart, and the reason why, because we had a CME futures gap below us opening at roughly $14,400 US, and as you guys know, most of the times these gaps are getting filled. So we have a gap right here and it's filled directly afterwards, and this was a gap that was not filled yet. And now is the big question, of course, is the gap filled right now? If you can see, it is filled for the bigger part of it, but it's not completely filled. So maybe we still go a little bit lower in the next coming days just to fill that gap. And that would make sense if we still haven't seen the 60-day cycle low. So when we have a look at altcoins, then we can maybe see a retest of the altcoins right here in the previous high. So we could see a little bit of a further drop in altcoins when Bitcoin is going to do that. So that's something to watch as well. Nevertheless, guys, it's just a period right now where we just have to wait I personally believe we just have to wait because the market will eventually continue to rally. This is just a correction from all the craziness that we have seen over the past couple of weeks. So we have seen a very big rally over the past couple of weeks. So right now we're just taking a little bit of a breather, which is completely fine. There's no need to directly go into full panic mode, because when we look at the data, guys, and this is what I find very interesting. Whale portal data, selling pressure is very low right now. Momentum indicators are coming down. This is a very bullish price action for the time that we are in right now. So you got to think that we have to combine everything, okay? But let me first go over the last thing, and that is that most liquidity is above us, roughly at 120,000 US dollars. So guys, now we have to combine everything, all of these indicators. So what do we have? We have a 60-day cycle where we are almost getting to an end, right? Okay, perfect. Then we have, in terms of moon phases, we almost get into the bullish period of the moon, which generally is, you can use this, of course, and it is there is a correlation, but we can also just put that under the rug of the 60-day cycle low, right? So that's completely fine. Then we have this retest. The retest, yeah guys, drop a like. The retest of this level into the support, a correction from this big move to the upside, completely normal. That's another indication of positive, which is confirmed or which can be strengthened by the fact that we have a CME low that needs to be filled, which is just the technicality that can happen. We have low selling pressure and liquidity is above us. Guys, if I'm putting the indicators that I generally use for my personal trading into one basket, then this picture that I'm seeing right now is super clear. That we are definitely going to go up. It's going to go up aggressively, but just maybe not exactly right now. So just wait. Let Bitcoin bottom, let Bitcoin, I've so often did this, that I try to front run the 60-day cycle, that I try to open long positions very early, and often I would make a mistake because I would be trapped in the emotional sentiment of the markets. For right now, I've learned, let Bitcoin make that low, and once that low is confirmed, you go back and look for positions, right? Not try to time the exact bottom, not try to front run it. Let's just wait for the confirmation, because all the green lights are there. Bitcoin is going to go higher. This is what all the data is telling me, and the time period as well. And I haven't even mentioned the time period, which maybe is one of the most important factors in this bull market for where we are right now. So guys, that is my message of today's video. I would say don't panic. Can we go lower? I think we could go a little bit lower, slightly, a little bit more panic to shake to get a mini capitulation event, but all the green lines are to the upside, and we are just going to continue the crazy bullishness that we have seen over the past couple of weeks. And right now we just have maybe an ABC, we just have a breather correction, which is completely fine, but all the other indicators are pointing to, for the next coming months, to go higher. Okay guys, that was it for this video. Drop a thumbs up. Can we get some firework down here? Not today. But yeah, drop a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Very much appreciated. Let me know in the comment section what you think is going to happen, and what you think about the data profile, or what you think about the moon's effect on the Bitcoin price. It's actually pretty crazy that there is a correlation. But yeah, guys, wish you all a beautiful day, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video. Bye bye.